Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sailing with the Jameses.
Last time we saw you guys, we had just wrapped up our final boat projects on the hardstand and relaunched back into the water.
Since then, we've sailed over 350 nautical miles, and we have some very special guests that we'll introduce shortly, which is why along the way we revisited some of our all-time favorite anchorages.
First up, we celebrated Charlie's birthday at the beautiful West Bay on Brampton Island. We then sailed to Thomas Island for a scenic night and spectacular sunset to mark the end of our refit period and our beautiful girl's 4th birthday.
From there, we headed into the breathtaking Whitsunday Island, dropping anchor at the iconic Whitehaven Beach. We then moved to Tongue Bay because we couldn't miss out on the beautiful Hill Inlet Walk before continuing north through more pristine islands at the top end of the Whitsundays.
Then we're off to Magnetic Island, where we were lucky enough to spot wild koalas and wallabies and soaked up the island's laid-back atmosphere.
Next stop was Orpheus Island, where we snorkeled the incredible giant clam garden, remnants of an old marine experiment.
Then it was time for the hour of the shower. We visited Dunk Island, home to a long abandoned resort but now revitalized with campgrounds, clean facilities and free hot showers.
And now you're joining us as we set sail once again, this time headed from Dunk Island towards a hidden gem just south of Cairns.
If you want to know more about these fantastic places, we've linked the videos for each location in the description box below.
Now let's get underway. All right, we are headed to Fitzroy. It is the island off to the left over there with the 2 humps in it, and that is Fitzroy Island just south of Cairns.
Yeah, so we've had a ripper of a run up the coast. Lady Luck's definitely been on our side. It's been a really fast run, which has been fantastic. So we've just been sailing in the morning and doing a little bit of exploring in the afternoon. And we're really excited to get to Fitzroy Island for a few different reasons. So one of the reasons is we hear the coffee there is fantastic. I know it sounds weird, but I would really like a nice coffee tomorrow morning.
With a really nice view.
Yeah, with the fantastic views. They've also got a turtle rehabilitation center.
And we're hoping to do the turtle rehabilitation tour. They find turtles out on the reef. All the dive boats here keep an eye out for turtles. They're really good about marine conservation. And Sam actually has brought in a turtle back in before to the turtle rehabilitation center. Then it stayed a few weeks, got rehabilitated and got released back onto the reef. So they do a really great job here, and we're hoping that we can go and see a few turtles that are in the turtle hospital. And the other reason we're super excited is they have some fantastic hikes. And there's a beach called Nudey Beach.
There is. Don't worry, folks. There'll be no nudie from me. You don't have to switch off now.
It's a nudie brink. Lots of nudie brinks are seen on that beach. That's why it's called Nudey Beach.
Is it really? I didn't know that. All right. Well, lucky I didn't strip off then. It would not have gone down too well. A different type of nudie.
But yeah, we are almost at Fitzroy. But before we get to the beautiful Fitzroy Island, let us introduce you to those very special guests. Alright guys, we have 2 stowaways on board, otherwise known as Mum and Dad. So what's your name?
Diane Vandergrinten. Super excited to be here on Emma James and spend time with family.
And yours?
And I'm Peter.
Where are you guys from?
The U.S., from Connecticut on the East Coast.
Yeah. And what do you guys do?
Well, I just retired a few weeks ago, and this is a vacation to get me underway.
And have you guys done much sailing before?
Not me.
You have, definitely.
I have as a young'un.
So Mom used to go out sailing when she was young with a childhood friend all the time. Yeah.
Yes, so we'd go out with her parents because she was an only child, and I was the lucky one to get to go along and sail and learn how to sail.
Yeah. So Diane and Pete have been on with us for a little while now. You guys are liking the lifestyle?
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying my time.
And we've got 2 crew on board. Located 14 nautical miles away from Cairns, Fitzroy Island is a tropical paradise that somehow still flies under the radar. It's one of far north Queensland's best kept secrets. What makes Fitzroy so unique is that it's not your typical coral cay like many other islands on the Great Barrier Reef. This is a continental island, meaning it was once part of Australian mainland, before the sea levels rose 8,000 years ago. So yep, it's ancient, and think massive granite boulders, dense rainforest, and dramatic coastal scenery. It spans 339 hectare-acres, and 97% of it is protected national park, meaning most of what you see is untouched, wild, and absolutely stunning. Fitzroy Island also has a fascinating history. Its long-held cultural importance for the island's traditional custodians, then in more recent times it played a pretty unexpected roles, like a Chinese quarantine station during the gold rush, and later a World War II coast watch and radar post, and you can still see remnants of its past today. And of course, we can't forget Nudey Beach, and it was officially voted Australia's best beach in 2018, and we can understand why. White coral sands, turquoise waters, and postcard picture views in every direction. This island has it all: nature, history, underwater adventures, and relaxing beaches, and we can't wait to explore every inch of it.
So when we came across to pick up the mooring, it was pretty neat. We could see people already relaxing and snorkeling straight off the beach here. And we haven't been snorkeling yet, but it was awesome. We were able to hear quite a few excited squeals, which is always a good sign. So hopefully we'll be able to get in there and check out the reef and see what it's like. So we've done a bit of a reconnaissance mission, checked out the resort, and now we've found this really beautiful walk.
It's going to take us to a secret garden. I don't know if it's secret if they let everyone know, but it's called the Secret Garden, and it's supposed to be really beautiful.
So yeah, we'll trek on, hopefully not get too many bugs, and yeah, we'll find this secret garden.
So as we're coming deeper and deeper into the hike and into the forest, it's becoming more denser, and there's a lot more trees, and the canopy is starting to drown out the sunlight, which also drowns out salt water. So not only is it getting cooler as we're going into the rainforest, but then not as much salt water comes in here, and it's very damp and it collects rainwater. And that also provides a really nice environment for mosses and fungi, or fungus and mushrooms and stuff. So as we're also going through and deeper into the woods and into the rainforest, it's becoming a lot more greener. Like all the rocks are getting this really nice moss on it. It's becoming a lot cooler, and we're going up into the tropics, so this is lovely. And it's just becoming this really nice ecosystem up in here that you wouldn't think would be in here. And also there's some really cool vines that I really like.
Some of the forest cathedrals on this walk are absolutely fantastic. It's pretty amazing to think that some of the tallest trees that are around here, the roots only go to around about 1 meter deep. And the reason they do this is because all the nutrients in that is found up near the surface. And because this is a gully we're walking up here, when we get the torrential rains and the big wets up here in the tropics, all the water, all the soil gets waterlogged. So the roots have to be close to the surface so they can get air and breathe. But some of the cathedrals on this walk are absolutely amazing. Definitely worth a look.
So we've made it to the end, to the secret garden.
I don't know if you can hear it, but there's actually water flowing through these rocks and you can hear it bubbling away there. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the secret garden is the whole walk. That a trap for new folks is that I don't think there's a garden at the end. The walk is the garden.
It's been a pretty neat walk.
Yeah, highly recommend it, guys. If you do come here, it's not very long. And it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that a rainforest is on like an island like this, because when you look at it, there's tropical palm trees lining everywhere and there's coral beaches. But yeah, just come on this walk. There's a fantastic rainforest hidden in here.
Definitely a family-friendly one too, so it's really good path. And
yeah, Charlie's walked this whole thing.
Yeah, it's great. No carrying. All right, time to head on back down. Yeah. So we're just doing a reconnaissance mission right now to see where we can get our coffees tomorrow morning. So there's a bar here called Foxy's Bar. It's the public bar, and yeah, we're just sort of walking into it now to check it out. So it's going to be pretty neat. We can see Emma on the mooring out there.
And it's really, really pretty. And we're even getting ideas for when, like in 20, 30 years time, when we're like have a house. So this is pretty neat. It's an old boat that's now a garden.
If I have my way, folks, we'll never get a house. So we'll see. This is open to negotiation. So, yeah.
Just making mental notes that that's really cool. It's going to go on our house one day.
No, maybe on the front of our next boat. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is Foxy's here. It's a great outlook. We look through the palm trees. Oh, you probably won't be able to see it, but Emma is way out the back there, so yeah, we've got the reconnaissance mission. Stay tuned, folks. Tomorrow morning, coffee drinking coming up at the bar. Alrighty folks, we've headed across this morning for my favourite part of the journey here at Fitzroy Island, the coffees. So we're about to head on over to Foxy's Bar and check it out.
Foxy's. We're really looking forward to a nice cup of coffee.
Small or large?
Large? And a large, let's do a large latte. Cheers! So we were able to snag a spot on one of the turtle rehabilitation tours.
Yeah, so apart from the coffee, this is the other thing that I was most excited about here at Fitzroy Island. So we're just walking down for the tour now. We'll have a chat to them. Hopefully they'll allow us to film so we can share a bit of it with you guys. We've heard heaps about it. I've worked with people that have worked here. You know, we've even taken the turtles in, so it's great to see where they go and yeah, the other end of the process.
Yeah, let's go check it out. right, guys, so we are here with Marketa. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did.
And where are you from?
I'm from Czech Republic.
So Marketa here volunteers with the Turtle Rehabilitation Center, and she's just given us a tour. So can I ask you, what does the Turtle Rehabilitation Center do?
Yeah, absolutely. So Cairns Turtle Rehabilitation Center helps sick and injured sea turtles that volunteers or just people find on the beach, and it helps to rescue them, and the main mission is to put them back safe and sound into their homes.
Awesome. And what is the most common reason that turtles get brought in for rehabilitation?
There's multiple reasons. Probably for our rehabilitation center, the most common reason is the floater syndrome, which is caused by ingestion of plastic, which means when the turtle ingests plastic, it creates these air pockets underneath their shell, which cause them to float, so they have some injuries from that.
And if anyone that's watching, if they wanted to get involved or come to the Turtle Rehabilitation Center, or how do they help out? What can anyone do to get involved?
Well, if you're around Cairns, please stop at our rehabilitation center for a tour in Cairns Aquarium or on Fitzroy Island. You can actually contribute with your donation to the facilities and the medication. Also, you can donate on our websites, and generally you can minimize single-use plastic, or you can just, if you're on the beach, you can pick up some plastics off the beach, and yeah.
Minimize single-use plastics.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well. It was a pleasure.
Okay, so we've just finished up the Turtle Rehabilitation Tour, and it was so cool.
Yeah, we were very lucky. The lady that was running it was very informative and very fun, so it made it very, very cool.
Charlie absolutely loved the turtle, and its name was Rain, and she is just about to be released, and it's very cool. We've absolutely loved our time on Fitzroy Island. What a spot! But the bustling metropolis of Cairns is calling, and it's time for us to stock up and get ready for the next leg of our adventure. Oh, and the coffee here, 10 out of 10. If you ever get the chance, definitely put Fitzroy on your list. You won't regret it. Thank you so much for watching and being part of the journey. A massive shout out to our Patreons. Your support truly means the world to us. Thank you. If you would like to become a Patreon and join the J Crew, you'll find the link to Patreon in the description box below. Head on over and check it out. Next week, we're continuing our adventure up north through the stunning Queensland coast as we start making our way toward our final Australian destination, Darwin. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you all same time next week.